What's up, boss friends? I'm back with another interview with the Syrena Williams, owner of Practical Skills University. Good morning, Syrena. How are you?
Good morning, Kaylin. I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for stopping by again to chat with my business besties. They really enjoyed our first time speaking with you. So I'm excited to bring you back for a review because me and you have been working together. So you've worked with some of my clients, worked with some of my business besties, but I want to get your feedback on your experience as a consultant hiring a consultant. So go ahead and introduce yourself and your brand. Tell my boss friends a little bit about what you do.
Absolutely. So, again, my name is Serena Williams. I am the owner of Practical Skills University, LLC. My business is a consulting and coaching business for other entrepreneurs. My background is I have an MBA and a JD, and have over 20 plus years experience helping entrepreneurs either start businesses or revamp their businesses or build or get over any obstacles that are challenging them. And we do this in typically either live workshops or one-on-one sessions or customized things that clients need to make sure they have what they need, they're in compliance, they have their documents, they get knowledge that they don't have, just to make them better entrepreneurs, all completely all around.
Awesome. So when someone comes to you for consulting, what's typically their state of mind?
That's a great question. So, a lot of people um, are who are entrepreneurs are just brilliant, right? I mean, they have wonderful ideas, they have wonderful products or services that they want to offer, and sometimes our brilliance gets in our way because we think we know. And if you've never been an entrepreneur before, you don't know. And oftentimes you start without the knowledge base that you really need. So that if you don't have someone in your family that's done it, a really close friend that's done it, a mentor, a coach, a consultant to help you build, you begin building. And by the time they get to me, they're frustrated, right? Something hasn't gone right. Somebody's asked them for something that they said they were supposed to have and they didn't know they were supposed to have it and now they need it. And sometimes things come out of emergency or they're trying to now secure an opportunity that's presented itself that's bigger than any opportunity they've seen before. And they realize, I need help. And so that mentality of, especially for me, thinking of most entrepreneurs that I work with in the United States, um, asking for help is not always perceived as a strength. And so people often's mindset is like, this is a weakness and I'm coming to you. And so that mindset might be like, I didn't want to ask for help, but I know I need help at this point.
I definitely agree. I see a lot of those same emotions and frustrations, sometimes feeling embarrassed to ask for help. So, because we're always the person that has the answers, if we're the CEO of our business. So, which one of those emotions did you feel? I know that you're consulting with compliance and the legalities part of your business, but when it came to your marketing, what were the frustrations that you experienced that made you call us?
Sure, sure. So I think the frustration is the world moves so fast and you cannot keep up. So I am a believer that you need a team, but I'm also a believer sometimes you don't know exactly what you need. And so when you are in that space of, I need help, but I don't know what kind of help I need, then I think that frustration is what bubbled up for me in the sense of, what is this thing that we're now dealing with? So for me, in coming to All Eyes on You branding, there was I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years now. And, I still say to people, word of mouth is a good, way to get people to you. But this, social media marketing algorithms, all of the back end stuff, it's not something I want to know. It's not something that I feel like I need to know. And it's something where you have to assess, am I going to spend more time and cost myself more money than is needed if I just get an expert in this area who knows what this is, who knows how to execute it, and that I'm able to articulate, help, this is what I'm doing. These are the people I want to come see me, but the rest of the pieces in between, I don't know. And I think the other piece that comes up for people is this is our baby. We've birthed this business. So who do I trust to do this for me?
Right. Definitely getting someone that you trust with your investment and your livelihood is super important. And I think that's why a lot of times in our industry we rely off of word of mouth, because we are then trusting that person who recommends the service provider. So I want to know what it was like for you to join the program. Talk a little bit about your experiences during our strategy sessions and some of the things that you learned. You may have learned that you are capable of doing, but like you said, you just have no desire and you'd rather just dedicate that task off to someone else.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm always, looking at where I'm investing my time versus where I'm investing my money. Because when you are a service provider, investing your time typically brings in the income, and investing your money is someone else doing, what you need done while you're servicing your clients. And so, coming in with working with you and your team have been a very streamlined. Um, Interaction. And from the beginning, even in looking at how you interacted with me as a client, gave me some ideas of how I might want to interact with my clients in a way of automation, or in a way that felt personalized yet automated at the same time, and could save money on some of those things that were being said over and over again, or being delivered over and over again, and different ways to think about that. I think always working with a consultant, but especially you all, helps enlighten and broaden what you're thinking about your business. And it gives you, really a 360 perspective of how to look at this and what it could be, or who you might want to touch, or even when I could describe to you, the pool of people I'm interested in, to narrow that scope of who my clientele is. I think you and your team were really well at listening. And I think, anytime you're working with someone about your business, people have to hear you, and not just hear what you say, but understand, like, this is the feel, this is the look, this is what I need, this is, really the culture of my business. And then seeing the back end. I love, I'm a teacher at heart. And so it was good to work with someone who teaches you, this is what it looks like. You could come in here and make your own changes. We can make these changes for you. Seeing what was available and the plethora of services that you offer, and being able to customize it for my needs and for my budget. Um, it's just been a really great experience, and one in which I do send my clients, to you, because I have trusted you, I have tested you, I've tried it out, and I feel extremely comfortable with you and your team's services and execution of services, as well as your transparency of when I don't get something done, and it means you can't get something done, and we're all, I'm pushing that timeline back, often as things come up as an entrepreneur, um, and that has been extremely nurturing, to deal with someone who deals in truth. Like, Syrena, I can't just turn this around for you in 2 minutes. Now that you're ready, this is our timeline, and so it's been wonderful.
I'm so glad to hear that you have felt empowered through our trainings and learned so much. I am glad to be your accountability partner and that business shoulder to cry on for each other. I know before all of our calls we kind of have a venting session and then we get into business. So I've developed a great personal relationship with you as well as a business relationship with you. So I appreciate you so much for that awesome review. I want to kind of learn a little bit more about the mindset shifts that we see in our clients. So we talked about the frustrations that we notice when they often come to us for services. What are some of the mindset shifts that you see in your clients or some of the mindset shifts you experienced through consulting?
Absolutely. I think it is always our goal as consultants to show our clients what's possible, um, and to continue to give hope and encouragement. Because when you're an entrepreneur, no one is telling you go to work. No one is telling you get this task done, get that task done. And so, quite often, when you don't have the rhythm, the system, the mechanisms of whatever it is that you need, you can feel overwhelmed. And you need that consultant to help you feel like that burden has been removed and that that goal is obtainable. And so I see that in my clients. I felt that as a client. And um, you talk about the empowerment. You feel empowered, but you also feel knowledgeable so that the next time you know what you know, and then you know what you don't know, and you know in that area, I need help, and it's okay to ask for help. And there are individuals out there who fill this gap and fill it well, whether for a short period of time because I have a short need, or whether for an ongoing period of time because I have an ongoing need for those particular services. And so that mindset shift of overwhelmed to a I can do this, I can get my goals accomplished, I am all that I need, and I have a team of people who can surround me and support me is certainly the mindset shift that you desire. And when you see it as a consultant, it's so fulfilling and rewarding.
Awesome. Well, thank you once again for stopping by today. You are amazing as always. I look forward to speaking with you in the coming days. And I guess just say peace out to my boss friends.
All right, peace.